It's round 7 of the New South Wales Championship at the Sydney Off Road Racing Association Colo Park Challenge.
Wild Wheels TV is coming to you from Colo in New South Wales, which is round 7 of the New South Wales Off Road Championship. This year the championship has come down to the last race of the season with top point scorers to battle it out on the sand and gravel mountain track. Wild Wheels TV caught up with Adam Barnacoat, President of the Sydney Off Road Racing Association, to tell us a bit more about the club.
Yeah, Sydney Off Road Racing Association's had a track up in this part of Sydney for about 18 to 20 years. We used to race up the road at a track called Ballyana, and when this facility became available, we took it on. It's Crown land. We have a licence to occupy it. There's about 200 acres here, and we have tracks varying from 2 kilometres to 6.5 kilometres on the facility, and we can use a variety of those at any one time. I've been club president of the Sydney Off Road Racing Association for the past 2 years. I've done it previously on another occasion for 3 or 4 years, and I've been a member of the club since 1988, so that's about 23 years I've been involved in the club and the sport. Traditionally, the growth of the sport has been through families involved in the sport, so parents, daughters, sons, cousins even, and they've been navigators and moved on to being drivers. But lately, with the social media and the ability to get the sport out to so many different areas, we're seeing a lot of growth from people that previously wouldn't have even known about the sport. The track here up at Colo Heights starts here. This is the start line, and the course that we'll actually be racing on is 6.5 kilometres long. We do a prologue, which is qualifying, and that's over a shortened course, and then that'll then set up the start. Depending on the number of cars, we may start 2 at a time, and the track can certainly facilitate that. The base of the track here at Colo is a sand base. In some areas it does chew up and provides the need for good suspension. In other areas it's quite hard sandstone and can be very fast and almost rally-like in the way the cars handle on it. So you get a good mix of track. It's a fantastic place.
Yeah, this is my rookie year of racing. I navigated with my sister for a couple of years first, and this is my first year of driving. At the moment I'm coming first in Pro Buggy class in the New South Wales Championship, and I'm 3 points ahead of Peter Souter, who's coming second, so to stay first I'll need to place this weekend. We just finished prologue at Colo. It's the last round of the New South Wales Championship, and the track seems to be pretty good at the moment, but I think it'll run out towards the end of the weekend, and the car seems to be going pretty good, so hopefully I'll finish on podium maybe.
Here we are, we've had a shocker in prologue and we've bent the car, the accelerator cable stuck on. It's not real good. This is my home track, and I've been around this place since I was 12, and it's very hard to come here and then actually hit a tree, but luckily there was a bit of foreign material in the accelerator which kept it jamming on, and when we come to a corner it accelerated off into a tree, but it's only done a bit of superficial damage, just a bit of the nudge bar and the bonnet, and other than that everything should be right and we should be able to keep going. We tried something different. Being our home track, we thought Maria decided we'd give one of our friends a go. He's been keen, he's been wanting to have a go. He's never been to a race before, but he always hears the stories every time we're at the pub at home. And so David's come along, and I think he's enjoying it. He was a little bit shocked when we hit the tree, but I think that first heat livened him up a bit, and I think he really enjoys it.
I've known David for some time, and he approached me and asked me if I'd be interested in navigating for him today, and I jumped at the chance. It's been fantastic, absolutely loving it. First time out was a bit scary, especially when we hit the tree. It shook me a little bit, but after the first run around and first lap, it's good. Truck driver for a living, and this is fantastic compared to driving trucks. A lot quicker, a lot more responsive. Looking at buying a buggy, I think, so I'm loving it. Hooked on it. It's fantastic. It's a good sport.
been here before, so it's a very different track to a lot of the other courses that are out there. Bit of sand like Nabiac, but overall it's fairly tight, fairly fast, and I think it's well suited to the car, so I'm really enjoying it. We just did prologue. We did pretty well actually. We're first in our class in prologue, so we've got 2 other competitors out there, so we beat them. And yeah, just looking forward to the rest of the day's racing. Yeah, I'm having a few issues with my steering, so a few of the sharp turns and trees that are very close to the track have scared me a few times, but yeah, we've got around and yeah, just trying to get through the day. Yep, it's quite quick down the straight towards the pits. The jump's really fun. You get a fair bit of air over it, and straight after the jump you're straight on the accelerator to go around the sweeper, so it's lots of fun down into the bottom corner.
We finished Nabiac event and we blew a turbo, so we chased another turbo down and that turned up on Thursday. We fitted it Thursday night, we tested the car at 11:30 at night. It all seemed okay, so we loaded on the trailer and we headed here for the 7th round at Colo. We've got a reasonable time in on the prologue. We started in the lead of Heat 2 and we've finished both runs, but we've torn the floor out of the car. The sand ruts are fairly deep over there and we hit a massive big rock and it caught the front end of the floor pan and pulled 2 bolts out, and it peeled the first 2 foot of the floor pan back underneath the car. We've repaired it and it will be back in and we'll be ready to race again tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been racing at Colo about 20 years. I've seen a lot of changes over the years with the track, trying different things, making it used to be longer, then shorter. Just trying to maintain the track is the biggest job up here because of the sand. I went well in the prologue. Took it pretty conservative just to get through the prologue, and we've done the first heat, finished the first heat pretty well, and just took it more conservative again just to make sure we can win the championship, just to get enough points up.
You're watching Wild Wheels TV.